Today is Wednesday, Parashat Vayikra. We're learning from the Chok Lisel, the Ktubim for today. From the book of Mishlei, there's a few psukim here that are real pearls of wisdom. En chokhmah ve'en tevuna ve'en etzah leneged Adonai. There is no wisdom or understanding, no human wisdom or human understanding or human counsel that can be of any account or compare to Hashem, to the divine. There is no such thing that can compare to Hashem when we speak about human wisdom or understanding. The next pasuk, Sus mukhan leyom milchama veladonai teshuah. A horse is prepared for the day of battle, but actually the victory is from Hashem. In other words, you do your due diligence. You need to prepare yourself in terms of safety, security, defense, army, tanks, sophisticated air force, etc., whatever is necessary in this day and age. But you always have to realize that the victory is really from Hashem and not because of the equipment or because of the army, but it's rather the teshuah, the salvation, the victory is from Hashem. But at the same time, the beginning of the Pasuk says, you do your due diligence, and that is applicable to anything in life. We do our hishtadlut, we do our part, but we realize that the ultimate success is because of Hashem. Next Pasuk, Nivchar Shem me'osher rav, mikesef u'mizahav chen tov. It says here that a good reputation, a good name, is better than great riches. And the end of the Pasuk says, to find favor and grace in the eyes of others is even more important than kesef, than silver, zahav, and gold. And we know this it's a very true statement here, that a good reputation is priceless. And it's even more important to find favor in the eyes of others than even of how much money you have. You could be very wealthy, but more important than that is to find favors in the eyes of others. And I'm sure that many business people will tell you that some great business deals and relationships were based on human relationship, on the connection between people, on finding grace and being having a connection with the person, even more important than the money involved. How much money do you have? If the contact there, if the chemistry is there between people, if you find favor in the eyes of a person, many great deals can be made, and a good reputation is for sure more important than even great wealth. Next pasuk, Ashir varash nivgashu oseh chulam Adonai. Next pasuk means the rich and the poor meet together. Hashem is the maker of them all. And Rashi explains here, if the wealthy man doesn't give help and assistance to the poor, it is possible that the roles will be reversed. Hashem can make the poor rich and the rich poor. So all of the aspects of wealth and poverty, even though a person does his due diligence, ultimately Hashem is the maker of them all. And as an aside here, more than the person who gives a donation does with the person who received the donation, the person who was accepting the donation and the help has given also the person who donated to him the merit of the mitzvah of helping someone. Next pasuk, Arum ra'a ra'avi nistar, uftaim averu vene'enashu. Arum is a person who's prudent, who thinks about the consequences of his actions, of what's happening. So he sees the evil and he hides himself, he refrains from trouble. Uftaim, but those who are thoughtless, who don't consider the consequences, they pass on and they're present in the line of fire, so to speak, and they are punished. And Rashi explains this pasuk as referring to transgression and sin. A person who is prudent will avoid sins and will hide himself from transgressing. And a person who is thoughtless will sin and transgress, and ultimately he'll be punished. The next pasuk, Ekev anava yirat Adonai, osher vechavod vechaim. The result of anava, of humility, is yirat Hashem, is having the fear of Hashem. He's being awed by Hashem because of the humility of a person. The opposite of arrogance. The person is arrogant, he may not have that kind of fear of Hashem. When a person is humble, he has fear from Hashem, but also he will bring him also ultimately osher, wealth, vechavod, and honor, vechaim, and life. And this was the Ketubim from Chok L'Israel for today, Wednesday, Parashat Vayikra. Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.